Yo, what's up? Kenya. Ni Mochiri, wamure, unataka kuongea mbele yangu. Wewe chill we. Wewe relax. Wewe niite kwa channel yako alafu ongea mbele yangu. Acha ujinga. Ni nini?
Na ngoja umalize. Na mimi niingie. It's been a while.
It's been a while. A while.
Yeah, but we back, man.
We
Emmanuel
back.
Godfrey here. Mushiri wa Morio.
You have to say it like a Kikuyu. Kama unakuja kwa channel lazima ujue kuisema
He is a
as a
problem.
Kikuyu.
Yeah, I'm from the coast.
Moreu.
From the coast. Me
Mushiri wa Moreu.
Morio.
Idiot mumu.
I tried.
Lakini sio idiot kama watu wengine hapa hivi wanajifanya wanajua miracles.
Tunapimwa.
Pimwa pimi. Tunapimwa
I
shonde.
think I know what was going on. I'll explain later.
Okay. Kuna leakage hapa hivi, lazima mkae sojo, msikie leakage. So we are talking about the ones the only, the deputy's wife, Rachel Ruto. Anajifanya anajua kuombea maji hapa hivi. She's a miracle worker. Kuombea maybe aliombea. Hiyo tupingi. Kenya tunashuku ni if anything ever happened to that water after the prayer.
I don't think it was actually a miracle as she's saying it.
Anyway, let's get into this article. This is an article by The Star. As a star, the title says, "Miracle. I prayed and dirty water became clean." Says who? Rachel Ruto. This is her. Pale hivyo akiobewa ama akiobea maji. I think mtu akiakiriwa mikono anapiga magoti anakuwaga akiobewa. So she's the dirty one. She's the dirty one. She's the one being prayed for.
Kuna kitu alikuwa anataka atolewe ndani.
Mapepo ya uogo itoke.
Alikuwa anataka baraka zimfuate.
Ni mapepo ya uogo inatolewa hapo. Mapepo ya uogo iko nyingi kwa hii mtu.
Unajua hii story nilisikia nikailenga until today. Ndio nataka kusoma nijue like what's really going on.
Okay, let's take a look at this one. You read the next one. For several years, the borehole water at Deputy President William Ruto's private residence in Karen wasn't fit for consumption as it contained impurities.
The DP's wife, Rachel Ruto, says they incurred heavy costs in installing water purifying machines to enable them utilize the water for domestic use.
This is interesting. My husband, the deputy president, went into a venture and bought very expensive purifying machines. And that is what we have been doing, purifying the water all the time, which is not a bad thing. Kama maji ni chafu, do some, things that make sense. Buy a machine, sufficient maji.
But in Accra, they have been having this problem for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah, because it says they've been purifying.
Because if the source is bad,
since
if
2003.
If the source is dirty, haitaacha kuwa dirty just because you bought a purifying machine.
Yeah, the problem is even the machine.
Purifying machines ita purify maji imeingia kwa hiyo purifying machine. Kwa hiyo ina purify yenye iko hivyo ndani yote.
I think people need to understand how boreholes work.
Explain.
See, this is how boreholes work. People have to, first of all, find out a piece of land which has water deposits underneath.
Yeah.
Then drill into that piece of land.
Yeah.
Then hapo ndo sasa mtapata maji, ndo mnaonanga kwa in programs maji inaruka nje.
Yeah.
So if the source of water where you landed
uko ndani na ni nyingi, si ati utapurify hiyo yote. How do you even purify all maji yote iko chini?
See, so if that water that is underneath the earth is dirty, no matter how many times you buy purifying machines,
it will still remain dirty.
The water will continuously remain dirty.
But yenye umepurify ya juu yenye inakuja kwa tap yenu, maybe it's the one that's gonna be clean.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Sasa ukicomplain at the water's but anyway, let's continue. She said the purification process became a routine since the borehole was drilled in 2003. At some point, however, the purifying machine started developing rampant mechanical problems and requiring filter change every so often. Yeah? Kwani ulikuwa ngoja machine ikae hapo hivyo. Hata simu tu change after few years. These are mechanical things. They have to be changed.
Sasa hapa anasema Rachel said the purifying machines broke down again last week, and it was at this point that she thought of praying for the water to make it pure. And the prayers worked. I kept wondering and saying, supposing I pray for this water, is it possible to be purified? Am I worthy to go and do what Elisha did just to go pray for this water?
The problem is even the Elijah story was just made up.
Akasema aliomba maji kakuwa safi.
Yeah. Nonsense.
Akamwaga chumvi ndani.
Nonsense.
You know what I did? I went to the kitchen, took a bowl, put salt, and went to the borehole and went and decreed the words of Elisha.
Yeah.
Me, I don't know what. But 2 Kings chapter 2 verses 19, I went and said, this water will never be dirty again. And I spread the water around the borehole. I spread the water around the borehole and ran back into the house as if it was about to rain. I spread the water around the borehole. I think anamaanisha alimwaga chumvi.
To shube akamwaga shube ndani ya maji. But if by impurities anamaanisha the borehole water was kind of salty, right? That's usually
because that's what we know.
Yeah,
an impure water is ni maji ya chumvi.
So akaenda akaongezea shube ndani. This is a proper narrative of dawa ya moto ni moto.
For sure. Jii maji kuna chumvi.
Wacha tuweke chumvi nyingine ndani.
Nachukua cancelled. Na unajua cancelled kwa package imeandikwa for Kenyan use only.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means. Karatasi.
Akienda na hiyo chumvi kwa country nyingine haitawaka kwa borehole.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah. So akienda kufanya hii miracle anywhere else apart from Kenya.
Hapo sawa wewe ni scammer.
So actually even the atheists in Kenya society walikuwa na challenge afanye more of this miracle to prove that is actually, legit.
But you see, this is why I think this now let's stop the jokes. This is what I think actually happened. The water has been dirty forever.
Yeah. Since 2003.
Hizo machines they come.
That's 20 years.
They purify the water, then machine in a breakdown. When the machine breaks down, the water stops being clean because the purifying machine is not working.
Clearly, the machine is not working, so the water is
probably hiyo time alimwaga chumvi akapotea juu kunanyesha, then akakam after some time the machine worked and the water became clean. And to her she interpreted that as a miracle.
Yeah, because unajua machine saa zingine pia inaweza kosa ku work for some time alafu ishike kitu i work tena.
Mechanical failures happen.
Yeah.
Then ikarudi kafanya kazi, maji ikakuwa safi. Then akakuja kauliza Shadrach, the guy who works there is called don't ask me how.
Hiyo ni nimeongea kama Mkikuyu bwana, nimeongea kama Mkale. Accent ya Mkale ni
he came and asked, I don't know. He came and asked Shadrach or whoever the fuck was there. What happened to this water? Imagine ilikuwa chafu jana ama juzi. Sasa ni safi. Kuliendaje?
Kwani jana kuliendaje?
Meja. Kuja perform hapa kwa hii nyumba.
I remember what jana kulienda. I prayed for this water
and the water became clean.
Kabang.
This is now where probably I'll look at this story and find it suspicious. And I she was addressing a group of clergy from
evangelical churches at the deputy.
She was addressing a group of clergy from evangelical churches at the DP's official residence in Karen on Wednesday.
Well, there's a difference between a residence and a home. Yeah. What's the difference?
I really don't know. But what I know,
residence is kina kama preso PRWZ.
Ni ka Airbnb ya Airbnb kubwa.
Residence na homes. Lens. Continue.
Fucking house, man. I've actually been to their house.
No,
it's huge.
No, it's a residence.
Whatever.
It's a residence.
Structure.
Get your language correct.
I've been to the vice president's residence.
And by that you should know better. It's not a home.
The security check nilifanywa hapo. It's like I was entering in Guantanamo Bay or Kipukai. Yeah.
That now you can clearly see why it's called a residence.
From the gate to the pavilion, forget even the house, the gate to the pavilion ni mbali. Naona kanyaga mguu. Okay.
Anyway, I think you wanted to say something about this clergy thing.
Yeah, this clergy thing sounds. First of all, she came back on Friday and found the water was was clean.
Yeah.
She was addressing these people on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on here. Like, how is it that alikuwa na address on Wednesday, then on Friday, she came and, or they were talking about Wednesday, Friday last week.
Yeah.
Tukayo. Sorry. It sounds suspect because your husband is vying for the top seat in the country. You know Kenya is
very religious.
Very religious. And you know Kenyans, especially people who are Christians, do not know how to think beyond what they have been told by people who are perceived to be in power.
Also colonizers.
Yes. No. So, mtu mwenye if this was someone, just some random dude anasema story ka hii, no one will care about it.
Yeah.
But because it's the wife of the vice president,
who is in a position of power.
Yes. And her husband is running for the top seat in a country which is religious and they believe in God.
Yeah.
Saying things like this is the equivalent of, I will not say buying votes, it's the equivalent of getting votes through dubious means.
But also what I see, just because she was addressing a clergy, a clergy, right? I can also read that she was trying to fit in with them, just talk like them, like, I'm also part of you guys, I also did a miracle. So, and she didn't anticipate that this thing would be taken, by the media. So she was just being there like, oh, unajua. Maybe she was just trying to be relatable. Ile unaweza na mtoto uongee kiutoto.
Hiyo si baraka, sio ni miujiza. Nimemwaga chumvi jana, imagine.
We can all do that when it comes to such places. We change how we talk and the things we talk about based on the people we are around. So in this situation, I'm sure maybe she didn't even mean that the miracle happened. She was just there and be like, I'm gonna fit in these guys. Me jana niliombe ile kitu ama juzi niliombe hiyo stuff. Alafu niko na kama imework, so I'm gonna say that thing. So that's what I think was happening here. She didn't expect that Mujiri wa More is gonna make a story out of this thing.
Yeah, I just have one question. What the fuck do you have a borehole, man?
Why?
You guys sitting
but remember, residence home, big difference.
Yeah, but you're the vice president. Kama unataka maji, it can be connected directly to your residence without having to go through this. No. Besides, all of us know maji ya borehole inakuanga na chumvi na ni chafu.
It's like it was news. It was news to her. She didn't know.
She has never seen water in a borehole. This is tumezoea kunywa maji.
Hiyo ni kawaida.
Kenyans in every other part of the country. We've seen.
But kama unaishi kwa residence kama mimi, unajua uwezi. Anyway, guys, let's stop at this point.
Mika kuna msaliamini story mizjingu.
Kuna shida ya tobo kichwa.
I mean, it could be a miracle in her eyes, but to someone who has used boreholes before, or drank water from boreholes, or lived in places where there are boreholes, this is common. Maji huwa chafu.
Anyway, sio sisi tunasema ni Wakenya wengine pia, si tubebe ufala sisi wote. Kama unabeba ufala wengine wenzako, one side, sisi wajanja na wajanjuzi. One side. Anyway, guys, we'll see you on the next video. I've been your man, Mushiri wa Moreu.
Man of Godfrey, say goodbye.
All right. Bye.